So I just drove through the parking lot of the old Target that I used to work at. I worked there two years ago. I was working there because it was holiday season 2 years ago. And I was a cart pusher, and I just saw the new cart pusher, whoever it is. We didn't overlap when I worked there, thank God, because that would have been 2 years being there. But I saw the cart pusher guy out there, and I would have to take out the trash outside too, out front. That disgusting, those outdoor trash cans just filled with just a bunch of bullshit that people throw away, fast food, everything. And I just remember thinking, it was the last week that I was working there, and I was like, man, imagine where I'm gonna be in a year from now. Imagine where I'm gonna be. I was fully convinced. I convinced myself that within a year of taking out the trash. I vividly remember it. And I was like, in 1 year, I'm going to be driving my dream car, Corvette, a baby blue Corvette, the new ones, the C8s, within a year. And obviously, I have not accomplished that yet. And to be honest, I kind of thought I'd be farther along than I am right now within 2 years' time. But I just got to remind myself that it's the classic quote. I'm sure you guys have heard it as well. And sometimes I just need a reminder, and I hope I can remind it for you guys as well, because it's easy to get caught up seeing social media and seeing all these people ahead of you. And it kind of distorts your timeline for yourself as well. Everyone overestimates how much they can do in 1 year, but underestimates how much they can do in 5 years. And while it hasn't been 1 year, it's been 2. I know that if I give myself another 3 years from the point of when I was taking out the fucking trash at Target, I know that I'll be in a good spot. And it's so hard. I have to remind myself, because I see that it's been 2 years, and it kind of goes against that quote, because it hasn't been 1 year, it's been 2. I should have gotten some stuff done. And to be honest, I have. I'm making my hourly rate at my internship that I'm working is a lot higher percentage-wise from what I was making at Target. So I'm making progress. I've started my business. I've started multiple businesses since then, but this is my first legit business that I recently started. Sorry, I need to hold it up more for a better camera angle. This is the first kind of legit business I've started. And it's I just wanted to authentically document this. I wasn't really sure how much I had to say, but I was actually gonna film a different video, but then I just happened to drive through the old parking lot. I haven't driven through that Target in at least a year and a half, and it just got my the nostalgia going, and it made me realize you can't compare yourself to others. Everyone moves at their own timeline, and you just got to be the best version of yourself and try to beat yourself every day. Beat you from yesterday. Whatever you did yesterday, beat that today. Set a new personal record today. And it's not about what you see on social media, all these other people. I had this guy that went to my high school, and high school, middle school, elementary, everything. And he's very successful now, started his own clothing brand. And it's I see him, and I just some people, they see people that they grew up with, and they become envious and hate on them, because ultimately they know that they came from the same place that other person did, and they have no excuse not to be in the same position, other than that they didn't work the same way, they didn't work hard enough, they didn't make the right moves. But honestly, when I see people like that from my hometown, or people that I grew up with, and they're being successful, I think the exact opposite. That inspires the shit out of me. But sometimes it does make me get in my head and be bro, if he can do it, I can do it. Why am I not there yet? And it's probably because he works harder than me. It definitely is, because otherwise I'd be in the same spot as well. But that just fires me up. That inspires me. That motivates me. Every time I see him post, it gets me up. It gets me going, because I want to taste that success as well that he's experienced. And I know it'll come on my own time. And I just got to follow the process, follow the journey, and it will come. Just can't give up. It's just, you can't get in your own head, I guess. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Focus on your own timeline. and trust it. Something that helps me, if you guys struggle with this as well, I look at like, I'm sure you probably heard like the guy that made KFC. He started it when he had like white hair. I think he was like 50 or 60 or something like that. He like started it so late in life, and now he's a billionaire from it. And it proves that everyone's on their own timeline, and there's always opportunity out there. No matter how old you are, no matter how young you are, no matter where you are in life, no matter where you started, there's always opportunity, and you just need to seize it. You need to capture as much opportunity as possible. Opportunity is flowing everywhere, every single day. You just have to figure out how to get a big enough net to capture as much of that opportunity as possible and make the most of it. That's really all I wanted to say. I knew I had to, I didn't have a whole lot to say, but I knew that I had to make this video just because like I was just feeling some type of way after driving through that old Target where I was taking out the trash. But I'll see where I'm at in another 3 years from now. It'll be 5 years since then, and maybe then I'll be more happy with where I'm at. I'm happy with where I'm at, but you know, we'll see. So basically, the closing point of the video, you're gonna overestimate what you can do in a year and underestimate what you can do in 5 years. So set big 5-year goals. That's what I'm about to do. I'll see you guys in the next one.